Hi guys, this is Coach Dothager from Greenville High School, here for FCA camp, virtual camp, a little bit different this year. We're going to bring in you some basketball skills this week, and today specifically be ball handling. But today we want to talk about the theme for day one, which is sacrifice. The most famous Bible verse in the world is John 3:16. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. Whoever believes in Him will not perish, but have everlasting life, which is the ultimate sacrifice. I know that, again, that's the most popular verse in the world, and we can recite it, but do we really understand that God gave everything for us, just to have a relationship with us? And as a parent, that's the ultimate sacrifice, is giving up a son for other people. So I think it's just something that we need to remember in our everyday life, is how much He gave up for us, knowing that we're going to sin every day, and being okay with that and still loving us and bringing us closer to Him. All right, here with us today is Allie Cantrell. Allie Cantrell was a player of mine just a few years ago, and now she's going to be playing for the Lady Panthers at Greenville University, one of the greatest point guards we've ever had in our program. So she's going to help us be our model and show some ball handling stuff today. So first we're going to start with what we call pounds. Two biggest things with the pound is it's a literal pound. All right, sometimes players want to softly just dribble the ball. Okay. We want to make sure that we are pounding into the ground, and that by the time she's done with this workout, her shoulders are sore. That's an indicator that you worked hard enough. And the second thing is an athletic stance. We want to make sure that never in a game will you be standing up like this dribbling. Right? You've got to be athletic stance. And we're going to do mostly stationary today, so her feet are going to be shoulder width apart. So our first drill is just a right-handed pound. She's going to go 25 times. And here we go, Allie. Switch, left hand. Okay, now it may seem very basic, but you can't do all the cool stuff that you see on YouTube until you master the small things. So we got to start somewhere. Allie works on these almost daily to make her ball handling skills better. All right, drill 2 is, while yes, she's going to be stationary in this drill, we realize in a game you're going to be going around your defender. So we're going to work on a crossover, so we call it a pound crossover. So she's going to pound on one side, throw it to the other side. Key teaching points are, she's going to go knee to knee, and she's going to throw her shoulder. Right? So if you're throwing your shoulder, that can get the ball out there farther and over harder. So she's going to start slow and then build her way up. So this is pound crossover. Okay, good. And the beauty with these drills is you can build up your endurance. If you're like, I'm just not ready there, I'm not ready to do that yet, coach. Well, start with 5. And the next day you build. Give yourself a goal. And you don't need a hoop. You don't need to be in a gym. You just need a ball. And I know that all your local coaches would love to help you out. If you need a ball, just hit them up, ask for a ball, ask FCA. They would love to hook you up with a ball. So ball handling is great because you don't need to be in a gym to get better. Drill 3, something we call the inside out. So Allie is going to pretend she's on the middle half-court line here, and pretend that's going to be like her middle base. She's going to try to fake the crossover and come back, get across the line and come back on her right side. Now, the more advanced you are, maybe you don't need to pound in between, but Allie's going to show a pound inside out. Pound inside out. Then she's going to show you both hands. Next one she's going to perform is called the side-to-side dribble. And it's pretty self-explanatory. So she's going to show you right hand, and then she's going to do left hand. And piggybacking off of that one's a similar action. We just call it push-pull. It'll be on the side of her body this time. Getting a little more advanced now, we're going to add in another ball and do some 2-ball pounds and crossovers and those types of things. So First we're going to show is just 2-ball pounce. All right, good job out. Now she's going to do what we call popcorn or alternating. So 1 high, 1 low, which is going to get pretty difficult if you haven't done this before, but Al's going to be a pro. Okay, good. Now we're going to throw in some of the side-to-sides that we did, but now with 2 basketballs. All right, and thirdly, we're going to do push-pull, so on both sides of our bodies simultaneously. Now we're going to add in a couple dribble moves. So we're going to have 2 and 1. So maybe the defender takes away your first move, then you've got to have a counter. So we're going to go with crossover behind the back. Last move we're going to show is inside out behind the back. All right, now notice Allie took a dribble in between. So if you get confident in this and you feel like I don't need the dribble anymore, take the dribble out and just go straight into inside out behind the back. So you have 2 dribbles total. All right, guys, this is Coach Dothager from Greenville High School, girls basketball coach. Just wanted to say thank you for tuning in today and wanting to get better, not just at basketball and ball handling, but to be a better person. And that's what this is all about. That's why God gave the sacrifice of His Son, so that we can ultimately live for Him and then be with Him in the afterlife. We just appreciate everything that you do, and remember that ball handling can happen every day. You don't need a court; you just need a ball. So find a way, reach out to a coach. Get a ball, get better. That should be your goal every day, is to get better. And again, thank you so much for listening.